cone. So joining all of the Florida Peninsula. And Brian, that's where I want to bring you into the discussion, because earlier the Keys were not exactly in this forecast cone.
Well, this isn't a big surprise, Betty, as you and I have been talking about, because the European model has been insisting that the storm is going to come farther south and going to come closer to us here in South Florida. So I want to show you the models because they are really confusing and there's something going on, and honestly, I don't know what it is. Here's where we are Saturday evening. Look at this. These are the spaghetti models. Look, all of them agree. All of them bring it up here just off the Northwest Bahamas, and obviously that's a threat to the Northwest Bahamas, so we have to be concerned for our friends there. But there's agreement there. If that were the case, we would feel good about making a forecast. Let's go forward in time. Most of those that would normally, the H-MON down here, we don't pay attention to. The Navy model, we don't normally pay attention to. So the ones we do pay attention to generally bring the storm ashore from the Palm Beaches, somewhere north up to the Treasure Coast, and then turn it north through Central Florida. Now, these red ones are generally the most reliable ones. They are the consensus, the average of a variety of models. Somehow that cancels out some of the errors. So normally we look at that. So that would tend to make us think that it's more likely to be north of us. But notice the European model, the key model in the world, is not in that because we don't get spaghetti models. We're not allowed to get them. It's a rule of the European Center. So let's add that in so you can see where it is. We can only add it in with all the lines there. Okay, you see Saturday evening again. It's back and it's in agreement, more or less. Here we go. Now, Monday evening, look at it. It dives to the south. Now, this is a very strong hurricane heading on some kind of track, something like this maybe, very, very slowly. This would be a very difficult thing for us to handle here in South Florida. So we're not saying that's what's going to happen, and I don't know why it is so different. It's just strange that it would be so different than these other models that are reasonably generally reliable, and we don't know whether it's an outlier or we don't know whether, you know, being a smart model and really knowing the atmosphere, it's really the one that's right. We just don't know. So